Kolkata rape and murder storm escalates. Supreme Court plays West Bengal government.
Not registering an FIR till late in the evening, and the critical facilities are damaged in the morning or whenever the mob enters. What was the police doing?
Kolkata cops' incompetence called out. Lens on ex-principal Dr. Sandeep Ghosh.
तो उसने हमसे बात की नहीं की। सारे दिन हम उधर 12 बजे से शाम 7 बजे तक था।
Top court sets up national task force for doctors' safety. Supreme Court glare to ensure justice for Abhay. Top focus on 5 Live.
Day 11 since the horrifying Kolkata rape and murder, and today the Supreme Court stepped in. I'm going to tell you exactly what they've said and why it could be a turning point in this entire saga. I'm Shiv. Thanks for being with me on 5 Live. For the last 11 days, the Mamata Banerjee government in Kolkata has been indulging more in firefighting and damage control and reputation management rather than investigating the rape and murder of a young doctor. More machinery, it appears, has been used in so-called fighting misinformation, of which there is most definitely a certain amount, and trying to debunk what they believe is the media not doing its work. They've sent out scores of notices to journalists, to social media handles, rightfully so, regarding misinformation. But today they hit a wall that they perhaps cannot send a notice to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court, which, and this cannot be made up, is asking the same questions that the media has been asking. Right here on 5 Live through this week, several of the questions that we've been asking here, through interviews with the family of the victim, through people in the administration, through crematorium staff and through others, only to be called BJP lackeys and sold out journalists by the Trinamool Congress. Well, today, Justice Chandrachud, the Chief Justice of India in the Supreme Court, in a 3-bench hearing of this case, asked some very hard-hitting questions of the Mamata Banerjee government and the Kolkata police. Only this time, perhaps, the Bengal government cannot turn around, point an angry finger at the Supreme Court and call them BJP lackeys. Take a look.
Until late night, we find that no FIR was raised.
That's also not correct.
The Supreme Court's hard-hitting observation against Kolkata horror. The Supreme Court questioned the unexplained delays by Mamata government. Kolkata rape victim's body found at 7:30 a.m. Sent for post-mortem between 1 to 4 p.m. Handed over for cremation at around 8:30 p.m. But FIR was filed at 11:45 p.m. The Supreme Court came down heavily on Mamata government and Kolkata police and questioned the delay.
Crime was detected in the early hours of the morning.
Yes.
After the crime was detected in the early hours of the morning, the principal of the hospital tries to pass this off as a suicide.
Not true.
Her parents are not allowed to see the body. The parents are not allowed to see the body for almost...
No, Malad, I'm sorry. Anyway, Malad, this is the impression.
Our investigation
We'll have to place the facts before your lordships. We have investigated that. This is not correct.
Until late night, we find that no FIR was raised.
That's also not correct.
The CJI also blasted Kolkata police for not protecting the crime scene and allowing a large armed mob to run riot near the crime scene.
What are they doing?
Well, that's,
Allow vandals to enter the hospital? And,
It's impossible that 7,000 people
first
can
of all-
gather without
of all-
the consent.
please, 1 second.
allow me. This is-
7,000 people can never gather without knowledge or consent of the police.
This is not an adversarial litigation.
It's not. Therefore, let us not be in denial mode. One girl has lost life.
The CJI also expressed concerns over victims' identity being revealed.
Deeply concerned of the fact that the name of the deceased who was assaulted and murdered, the name has been published all over the media. Photographs have been
Yes.
published all over the media.
Correct.
Video clips, obviously, either before or after the postmortem, have been published,
Right.
showing her body, after she was subjected to it. It's extremely concerning.
The top court asked for the status report of the probe from the CBI on Thursday and asked Bengal government to furnish reply on hospital attack.
We would want the investigation has been handed over to the
CBI.
Bureau of Investigation.
Yes. Done. Yes.
We want CBI to file a status report before this court on Thursday.
Correct.
We will take up the case on Thursday. We want CBI to apprise us on the status of the investigation.
Correct.
The investigation obviously must be at a very sensitive stage so that it's something which will be submitted to the court.
The top court, taking note of atrocities happening on doctors, formed a national task force and reassured doctors that it will ensure their safety.
Setting up under the authority of this court a national task force. The national task force will consist of a diverse segment of doctors from different parts of the country. We want them to make us recommendations in regard to the modalities to be followed across India. We're not only talking of the Ajikar Medical College and Hospital, but modalities to be followed all over the country for ensuring safety at the workplace first and foremost.
With the matter now in top court, parents of the victim and doctors are hoping for justice. With Nalini Sharma and Kanu Sharda in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, you've heard what the Supreme Court has said, but here are the forward-looking big questions that we're asking on day 11. Number one, and this is a question for the CBI, why is a basic investigation pertaining to DNA testing, etc., taking so long? The Supreme Court has now ordered the CBI to provide a full report by Thursday, that's day after tomorrow. Why is there still no clarity on whether there was more than one accused involved? The lack of clarity on this has allowed a huge amount of misinformation and speculation to spread. Number three, is there no headway in the gang rape angle in this investigation so far? The CBI has had this case for the last many days. Why is there no clarity yet on semen sample examination? This is one of the most rudimentary tests that the CBI can actually do. Why the delay on this crucial aspect that has become a flashpoint and has become a hub for a great deal of claims versus counterclaims? And it's very important because there is a huge difference between rape and gang rape, which if it's gang rape, then there are people out there who are also part of this crime. Why is the Central Forensic Science Laboratory result still not out? All of these samples were taken many days ago for a case that has such a huge spotlight on it. Even the Supreme Court has now stepped in. Why is it taking so long for all these facts to actually come out? These are hard questions for the CBI that we are asking here on 5 Live. Shreya Chatterjee is live with us from Kolkata. Shreya, the Chief Justice of India has asked for a full update on the investigation by Thursday from the CBI. What are you hearing? Are they likely to provide a full comprehensive assessment of some of the questions we've asked and some of the questions that the Supreme Court has also put forward?
Well, Shiv, you know, the Central Bureau of Investigation will definitely have to provide a status report on the investigation that they have proceeded with. Today is the 5th day. We've already seen a 5 round of questioning so far as the principal is concerned. So far as the other officials, for example, the close aide of Sanjay Roy, who was also called in for the second time today, the students from the department who was last seen with the deceased, and they were also one of the first respondents in the crime scene. All of them have been questioned multiple times. Even then, there hasn't been any fresh arrest that has happened from the side of the CBI, is why there is a lot of patience that's not really, staying with those protesting right now. So clearly the CBI will have to give a status report. The DNA, Shiv, as you rightly pointed it out, will clear that whether at all this was a gang rape or not, because that will give a clarity. So once that comes in, probably the clarity will come in. But as of now, CBI continues their round of questioning. They will have to submit a status report by Thursday. But we are being told that there have been inconsistencies in the statements that the principal has been giving when they corroborate with the others whose statements have also been recorded by the CBI.
All right, Shreya, thanks very much for getting us that crucial input. Thursday, the CBI has no choice but to provide a full status report on where the investigation stands at this point of time. Remember, by Thursday, it'll be day 13, 2 weeks since the crime took place. We've got breaking news coming in now. And the glare on the former principal of the RG Kar College and Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, has intensified after marathon grilling by the CBI. Dr. Sandeep Ghosh has now been summoned by the Kolkata police tomorrow. Remember, the Kolkata police has belatedly begun its own investigation into Dr. Sandeep Ghosh. He's been asked to appear at the Tala police station at noon tomorrow to be questioned. The CBI has also summoned ASI, Assistant Sub-Inspector Anup Datta of the Kolkata Police's 4th Battalion. He is said to be close to Sanjay Roy, not Sanjay Ghosh, Sanjay Roy, the arrested civic volunteer, the chief accused, the main accused in the rape and murder case. Rajesh Saha is live with us. Rajesh, the spotlight on the principal of the former principal of RG Kar Medical College Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, is obviously increasing. The Kolkata police has also, set up an SIT against him. He's been summoned by the police tomorrow. This is a man, who was seen to have powerful connections. He was immediately reinstated after being suspended, when this crime had actually come to light. But the Kolkata police appears to be acting against him now. How do you see this?
Exactly, Shiv. We all know revealing the identity and name and picture of any rape victim is unethical and illegal, and this is also a punishable offence according to Section 78 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. But for some unknown reason, that Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of RG Kar Hospital, revealed the name of the rape victim who was brutally killed at RG Kar Hospital that night. And during the press conference, briefing the media, the former principal has mentioned her name not one time. He has mentioned her name several times, following which several police complaints has been lodged with different police stations. And as for the sources information we are getting from police sources, one advocate, Shayan Sachin Bosu, complained against the former principal with Kolkata Police Commissioner and also the DGP of West Bengal, following which an FIR has been filed at Tala Police Station in North Kolkata. And for that investigation, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh has been summoned by Kolkata Police, and he has been asked to appear before the Tala Police Station at around 12 p.m. tomorrow. Cheers.
Okay, Rajesh, thanks very much for that update. 12 noon is when he has to appear tomorrow. Well, this former principal, Sandeep Ghosh, most definitely faces trouble. There is most certainly more than meets the eye here. The victim's father, Abhaya's father, remember, claims that there is a sinister plot by Dr. Sandeep Ghosh and has asserted that he is hiding something. We don't know what that is. Only an investigation can tell. Earlier today, Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, criticized Dr. Sandeep Ghosh and highlighted how the principal of this institution tried to pass this off as a suicide and that the parents were not allowed to see the body for the longest time. Take a look.
Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, former principal, RG Kar Medical College. He's the man at the center of the Kolkata rape and murder horror. Under fire for allegedly trying to pass off crime as suicide.
After the crime was detected in the early hours of the morning, the principal of the hospital tries to pass this off as a suicide.
Not true, not true, not
Her
true.
parents are not allowed to see the body. The parents are not allowed to see the body for almost.
No, Malak, this is,
So the principal resigns from this medical college.
you sent to another hospital.
He's appointed as a principal of another college.
The victim's parents now alleged that he was trying to hide something the night their daughter was brutalized.
तो उसने हमसे बात भी नहीं किया। सारे दिन हम उधर 12 बजे से शाम 7 बजे तक था। उस टाइम में हम कितने समय तक आपको इंतजार करना पड़ा? 4 घंटा।
तो आपको भी शक है कि प्रिंसिपल को छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, इसीलिए इस तरह का बर्ताव था?
छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहा था।
Dr. Sandeep Ghosh has been grilled for 5 straight days by the CBI. He has been questioned for over 50 hours and counting. India Today has exclusively accessed details of the CBI's questioning. He's been asked to specify what he did after being informed of the 31-year-old doctor's death, who he contacted after. Why he made parents wait for nearly 3 hours before they could see their daughter's body. Why did he order renovation of area near the crime scene, the seminar hall where the trainee doctor's body was found on August 9th?
Sources have confirmed to India Today that the former principal of RG Kar, Sandeep Ghosh, has some inconsistencies in the answers that he's giving to the investigators. It is being suggested that there are contradictions in his statements when corroborated with others who have also been questioned by the CBI. That's precisely the reason his chat details and call records are also being looked at by the CBI.
It is not just an alleged cover-up. There are allegations of corruption and extortion also against Dr. Sandeep Ghosh. The Kolkata police has now filed a corruption case against him. An SIT has also been formed to probe RG Kar Medical College's finances from January 2021 till date. With Shreya Chatterjee in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
An India Today Group managing editor Shweta Singh is on the ground in Bengal, in Kolkata and elsewhere. The clamour for justice continues to escalate, especially now with the Supreme Court cracking the whip on the Mamata Banerjee government. Here you're going to see her speaking to Abhaya's family, the victim's family, and getting us a full update on what's happening on the ground. This is from the family's perspective.
क्या बहुत मतलब अच्छा बैकग्राउंड नहीं था। फादर ने हमसे बातचीत में बताया कि बहुत गरीबी से निकले थे।
एकदम लड़ाई तो बहुत बड़ा लड़ाई वो लोग को था। तो जैसे देखिए उनका फादर भी स्ट्रगल किया है, स्ट्रगल करके अच्छा पिता माता का नहीं होता तो लड़की का तो इतना अच्छा परवरिश नहीं होता। स्ट्रगल किया दोनों, बोथ फिर उनका माँ भी, दोनों भी। तो अभी जो स्ट्रगल किया है उनका एक टेररिंग यूनिट हम लोग का पीछे है। यूनिट बैठा है, आदमी कम कर आदमी था, वो लोग भी था, कुछ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोडक्ट कपड़ा का उधर, मैंने उनका जितना पैसा जो है वो लड़की का ऊपर ही लगाया।
जिस दिन से ये खबर सुनी है आप पर क्या बीती है? आपकी अपनी बेटी उनके साथ की है।
देखिए एक चीज जब बताते हैं आप लोग, साइकोलॉजी, ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी बहुत अच्छी तरह से आप लोग पता है, क्योंकि करोड़ों लोग को इंटरव्यू आप लेते हैं। आपको देख के, मेरे को देख के अब पता चल गया हालत देख के कैसा है। 8 तारीख को मैंने आया है दिल्ली से, लेट नाइट था तो सोने में 3-4 बज गया। अचानक उनका फोन आया, उनका पिताजी का, जैसे हम अस्पताल जा रहा है, अस्पताल से फोन आया है कुछ हो गया। फिर बीच रास्ता में फोन किया का सुसाइड कर दिया बोला है। तो क्या बता रहे हो? बोले तुम जल्दी आ जाओ। तो हम तुरंत ड्राइवर को वेट नहीं करके मोटरसाइकिल लेके भाग के चला गया। कभी भी सोचा नहीं, जिंदगी में सोचा नहीं ऐसा होगा, ऐसा खबर आएगा अचानक। और उसको वहां पर जाके जो हुआ है वो तो देख के रंगटे खड़ा हो गया। बात करने का कोई ये नहीं था। मान लीजिए आधा घंटा हम लोग का सिचुएशन बहुत, वो लोग तो पहले गया था, मेरा पहले हो गया, मैं बाद में गया था। लेकिन बाद में जाने का बाद वहाँ का माहौल सब देख के आधा घंटा मेरा होश भी नहीं था। देखिए मैं तो एक लड़की का पिता हूँ और वो मेरा लड़की से 1 साल की 1.5 साल की बड़ी है। बाउंड्री वो लोग कभी छोटे थे। ये जो दुर्गा पूजा का टाइम आया है, वही जब मास्टर्स में एंट्री लिया है, उनको मामी को बोला मैं दुर्गा पूजा घर में करूँगी। किया है 2 साल, ये 3रा साल था। पूरा मार्केटिंग हो गया था उन लोग का, पूरा मार्केटिंग।
इंसाफ से ही शांति मिलेगी।
सिर्फ उनका पिता माता की नहीं है, मेरा भी नहीं है, एक इंडिया का, वर्ल्ड में जितना चारों तरफ देखिए। मेरे पास ये सब वीडियो आया है। मेरा दोस्त रिलेटिव जितना बाहर रहते हैं, सब कनाडा में रहते हैं, टोरंटो में। ऐसे हम इवन हम देखे पाकिस्तान बांग्लादेश से भी जो आवाज उठे हैं, उन लोग को मैसेज सब मैं कलेक्ट करके देख रहा हूँ जी। ये आवाज सिर्फ हम लोग का नहीं है, उनका पिता माता का नहीं है, दुनिया का है। सब चाहते हैं, सब नहीं चाहते जी कुछ ये तो होना ही है, होना ही चाहिए।
আমরা চাই ওর শাস্তি হোক। এত সময় কেন লাগছে? আজকে 13 দিন হয়ে গেল, এখনো অবধি এর শাস্তি হচ্ছে না।
मन में भय भी लगता है कि
ভয় নেই, কোনো ভয় নেই, কিন্তু আমরা ন্যায় বিচারটা চাই। এটাই হচ্ছে যে আমরা ন্যায় বিচারটা চাই। আমাদের বাড়ির সামনে যদি এত বড় ঘটনা আজ আমার বাড়িতে হবে না, এর কি গ্যারান্টি আছে? আমারও তো বাড়িতে মেয়ে সন্তান আছে, আমি বাইরে বেরোচ্ছি, সেটা তো আমারও তো একটা আতঙ্ক থাকবে যে আমি আমার এর পরবর্তীতে ভাববো যে আমি আমার মেয়েকে ডাক্তার বানাবো কিনা। কোনো প্রফেশনে তো কোনো নেই যে এটাতে আমি যা পাঠাবো এই মেয়েতে আমার মেয়ে সেফ থাকবে। কোনো কিছুতে তো আমাদের নেই যে ভয় আছে যে এটাতে আমি যা পাঠাবো আমার মেয়েকে, ওটাতে বাবা আমার মেয়ে যদি খারাপ হয়, এর দিয়ে তো আমাদের মেয়েকে ঘরেই রাখতে হবে। এখন আর বাইরে বেরোনে করার জন্য মেয়েকে তো বের করতেই পারবো না। এটাই আমাদের যে ন্যায় বিচারটা যেন আমরা পাই, যাতে শাস্তি পাই, এমনই শাস্তি হোক যাতে আর একবার নেক্সট বার যেন কাউকে করার আগে 10 বার ভাবে যে এই মেয়ে গায়ে হাত দেবো কি করব, যেন এইটা তাড়াতাড়ি
একদম একদম ফাঁসি চাই, যত তাড়াতাড়ি হয় এর বিচার তো অবশ্যই, নালে পাবলিকের হাতে দিয়ে দিই,
আমিও চাই
পাবলিকের হাতে দিয়ে দিই, একদম আমরাই ওর শাস্তি দিয়ে দেবো।
যারা এই কাজ করেছে এত অসভ্যতা, তারা শাস্তি পাক, এটাই আমরা চাই। আর কি বলবো, এইসব শোনা দেখা নিজেদেরই ভয় লাগে, নিজেদেরই খারাপ লাগে। এরকম ভাবা যায় না, দেখা যায় না। মানে এটাই আমরা একটাই সবাই চাই যে এটা মানে যে অপরাধী করেছে সে শাস্তি যেন পায়।
It's a quiet neighborhood where stories of struggle lie all around. Nobody bothered, well, up till now. But that story of success from amongst them is no more. And every single person in this neighborhood now wants justice, and justice as soon as it can be delivered. With camera person Syed Mohsin, this is Shweta Singh in North 24 Pargana for India Today.